One night, much like tonight, if you are indeed watching this at night, Fizz went in a search of a new mobile game. A game that shall fill the void and fare with its monetization to an acceptable degree, and suddenly a new game shows itself in the recommended section. He downloaded it, and promptly forgot it was installed for about a month or so. Then he played it, and what he saw surprised him. A game with charm, amazing music, and requires skill to play. But don't let me get too ahead of myself, for this is just the beginning. This is Candies and Curses. Dude. What do you mean Halloween special? It's already November. Even if we did do it now, it'd be like mid-November by the time this comes out, at least. But I guess I could do that. Honestly, who would stop me? I ain't got nothing better to do. None of us do. And yes, I know this is a Dia de los Muertos bowl. It's all we have, okay? Also, it's Dia de los Muertos today, so Feliz Dia de los Muertos, I guess. Also, I dropped some colmillos on the ground. No, those are my favorite ones. You play as Molly Pop, and you enter a haunted mansion, as you do. And you find out that you are trapped. You are greeted with ghosts and sugar. For you see, this mansion once belonged to an eccentric candy maker, and some spooky stuff happened, and now the residents are cursed to a sucralicious fate as ghosts, witches, and centipede-like things. You aren't helpless, though. You are armed with a flashlight to burn them away, Alan and Wake style, and delve deeper into the mansion and learn the fates of all the residents, and eventually face the Phantom King himself. You are constantly moving, and you change directions or floors by swiping the screen. You have 4 floors and a plethora of ghosts and ghouls to slay. Run into them dead on to snuff them out, at least with a flashlight. There are also lanterns that make orbiting orbs that do damage, and swords that swing when you swipe, damaging anything in the direction of said swipe. Every level has a goal of ghost kills to get through, leading to a boss fight, and if you survive, you are greeted with a treasury and a choice of candies and curses. A choice you will carry with you until... Candies are always beneficial, granting anything from longer combo meter decay time or even a shield, lasting 3 hits that refreshes after every level. Curses, however, grant a hefty benefit, but at a cost, sacrificing all of your hearts for 80 soul hearts or spawning a zombie that damages enemies and Molly alike. You are heavily incentivized to keep up the combo meter to acquire more souls and ectoplasm, the currencies of the game, because enemies drop way more of the stuff the higher you are in a combo. Also, staying in a combo of 10 or higher fills the heart gauge. When the heart gauge fills, a heart drops into the level and the meter starts to fill once again. This is the only sustainable way of healing in the game. kinda reminds me of Doom, where you're incentivized to keep killing stuff in order to heal. But the thing is, there's a cap to how many hearts you can hold at a time, so raising that combo meter up and getting hearts isn't the whole thing. What if you sacrificed all of your hearts for soul hearts with a curse? Then you can't even pick them up to begin with. So there's a lot of things you gotta keep track of in order to continue your playthrough as long as possible.
You have also got charms for your Illuminary instrument of choice that grant you bonuses such as extra health, creating a shockwave after landing on a different floor, or the ability to destroy projectiles by running directly into them with your flashlight. You can then upgrade these charms with ectoplasm, and all duplicates you get automatically get turned into ectoplasm to then upgrade other charms.
Also, charms and flashlights can be bought with souls. But those prices get scary real quick.
But after your first playthrough, you'll gain more opportunities to acquire more ectoplasm and souls, charms, and unlock special flashlights through the Curse Crusher difficulty. But I don't want to go into that, as to not spoil things for you.
You have the usual fare, cosmetics. Cosmetics that weren't there when I first started playing the game, but time flies, right? Time moves forward no matter what, and I'm still here doing this same thing. Game's pretty good though. You can make the usual purchase to remove ads, that thing that I always talk about in every one of these reviews. I love it, and I do it every time. I did it in this one. It also comes in a bundle that gets you double souls for the rest of forever, and you get a puppy that helps you fight. And it's pretty cool. In fact, I feel the game is worth way more than that purchase. And you can also buy souls and ectoplasm and all that stuff, like currency, normal stuff. But I don't really suggest doing that. If anything, if you really want to support the game, maybe get the one that multiplies the amount of souls and the amount of ectoplasm that you get separate. And that way you have these permanent buffs that'll just stay with you forever. Honestly, this game is a must-have. Like, you gotta get it, you gotta install it, you gotta play it, you gotta support it. Honestly, more people need to know about this game. I don't know how popular necessarily it is, but it needs more. It is so fun. It's got tons of charm, style. The gameplay requires actual skill. You're on the edge of your seat the entire time. You're enthralled. Before you know it, 10, 20 minutes have passed and you're still playing. And like I said, I think it's worth way more than that initial purchase that I did for the ad, removing the puppy and the extra souls and stuff, because it's just that good. It feels like it should cost money to play this game. It has that quality. It doesn't have bugs. It has tons of polish. It's beautiful. The music is god tier, and I've been using exclusively music from that game this entire video. They did add skins later on, but honestly, when I first started playing this game, I felt this game needed more stuff to monetize on top of the souls and all that stuff. I like the idea of the cosmetics because they don't really do anything. They just look good. They look pretty. You can't fight crime without looking cute, So I say install it, play it. You're probably gonna like it. That grind might get to be a bit much later on, especially like towards the end of the original difficulty. But then you start going through Candy Crusher mode, and you start getting a bunch more souls from that. Damn, I really wish I was getting paid for some of the crap I say sometimes, because damn, I'm recommending the crap out of this game. Play it. Try it. That's it. Done talking. See you in the next one. Whenever that is.